Hello, Agent. Hello, Hell. How you both doing? Although, sorry to the one maybe, maybe later, because I've just recognized there may be things. Hello, dumb cat. How are you? Need to make sure everything is in order, because I had most of it prepared tonight. Most of it. But I made a last minute Kofi post about only because I have a thing to like, it's not a massive thing to reveal, but it's like, well, technically they get behind the scenes first. So I was like, oh god, last minute I realized I forgot to show a thing that I worked on. Ah, oh god. Okay. Whew. I'm like not tired, but tired, like body tired. You know what I mean? I'm okay eating chocolate pancakes. Chocolate pancakes, chocolate pancakes. Once again, I think that's I know it's bacon, but it's like a reference to a thing I've never seen. But somehow it's embedded into my brain. Because I probably heard it somewhere. But that sounds yummy. I haven't had pancakes in a while. I think although it's kind of funny because I was just talking about a convention that I used to go to that I don't really go to anymore. I don't know if I want to go back to it. I don't know how I feel about things anymore. But anyway, um it used to be kind of the joke about the convention though that it was a lot like pancakes was like yeah, the first few days you're like, you know, for the first few in this case days equal pancakes, you know, for the first few you're really enjoying them. It's great, you know, you love pancakes, you love days at this convention. And then on the last few it's like and like by the time or no, it's like by the time you're done, you're like, I never want to eat pancakes again. I gotta start looking at timers for things because I have picked up some learning knowledge. Super duper yummy because it's chocolate chunks and not chocolate chips. Ooh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Also, sorry, I did see the emote that was the indication of the thing, so I do apologize retroactively. I'm sure it's fine, but also still apologies. Also, I need to make sure that I actually finish doing an update that I need to do. I believe so. Okay. Yes, new giveaway should be set up. I need to do the spin to see if person gets upgrade to shiny sticker. Um, bow, and other things. Hmm. Yeah, that sounds really good. Ooh, okay. I was worried for a second it had gone away. Yes, I'm sorry. I know. I didn't. Oh no. I'm so eloquent right now. Okay, no. Sorry, agent. Okay, now that you've said words, I was like I was feeling bad just a moment ago because I was like I said hi agent, but then you had literally done a lurk emo earlier and I was like, "Oh no, I just did a accidental lurker call out that I didn't mean to, I promise." But anyway, hi. Welcome back, Agent. How are you? And for my drink, it's some less sweet orange juice. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Wait, what is this? This the one? This is the one. Other knives are not the knife, but this is the knife. This knife is the knife. I don't know. The problem with half the emotes is that you can use them in multiple situations, but aliases aren't implemented. True, fair. So yeah, you're like, I want to use this to represent the like expression it shows, but it's named for this. I got you. You know what? I could see that one being like a, just cute peek hello kind of thing. So I mean, much like social interaction, some of it is just I have to learn what I have to learn what certain expressions are trying to convey. It's difficult. Although I do appreciate the use of like emotes, emoji, emoticon, like whatever. If you can give me a tone indicator, I'm all about that tone indicator. A room full of neurofolk is a social nightmare. A little bit sometimes. I mean, it's fine. I need emotes to help. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I typically I know I'm all right, anyway, I should go ahead and start. But yeah, I was gonna be like, I know I'm atypical already, but I'm like, I know a lot of people don't use them, and I'm like, well, I do, because I like to be clear in what I am saying, and that helps. Anyway, ah, I don't like default emojis on phone. These emotes often convey something completely different to what I want. That's also true and fair. Like, look, I will be the first to admit I'm not I don't care. I don't care what like all current use. I know I don't know what it means. I'm gonna do my best. And hello, hi Eddie. Once again, free skin. I'll take it. Is it human? Yes. Like I said, it's my dad's. I have my dad's skin. Although not sewn into a suit. Not, I mean, it's like at the tailor's, but like, you know what I mean. Oh god, it's time. Okay. It's past time. It's time. God, I'm not ready. Hello and welcome to me, Goblinalicious. And official hello and welcome back, Agent, who was technically here before any of you. Get on Agent's level. Official hello and welcome back, Hell. Official hello and welcome back, Dumbcat, who was first to YouTube. Get on Dumbcat's level on YouTube. No. Official hello and welcome back, Imperial. Official hello and welcome back, Eddie. Official hello and welcome back, Dr. Mew, who is somewhere. Official hello and welcome back to whoever, anyone who might be watching the VOD or video later. That's right, it's you. Official hello and welcome back to anyone who might just want to lurk and enjoy the stream. You're more than welcome to do so. This is not a call out, this is an appreciation. I am one of you normally. And speaking of which, on behalf of King CJ, official hello and welcome back, Goblin. Hello, everyone. That's a shame. I'll have to get it tailored myself. Fair. And in case the context is cut out of this later, yes, we're talking about my skin suit. The one I have my dad's skin. It's just in the closet right now, or it has to be tailored, or I don't know. I've now ruined it, so we're off to a great start. Um, unironically. No, first things first, before I do forget this, congratulations to our last month's sticker giveaway winner, Shell! Congrats, Shell. I am gonna spin the wheel to see if you get immediate free upgrade to holographic sticker. Let's see, let's go. I'm still so impressed that Sable got the first one of these. That was so cool. Oh, still regular sticker, still free sticker. We love free stickers. Congrats, Shell. I will need to make a note to myself to send that, because otherwise. Ba, ba, ba. All right, the note has been made. And I can close this now. Now we're ready. Y'all should get at my level, like Goblin said. Yeah! Gotta be first. No, no, it's fine. No, like I said, I am fine. I know people got their things. Also, once again though, like, you know what? I'm, look, I'm not gonna say I play favorites, but sometimes I play favorites. And I do actually think it's kind of cool that like both that Sable got the first shiny sticker and that no one else has gotten one since then. I do think that's cool. Not that I do feel bad for the other people for not winning one, but at the same time, like I'm like, oh, that makes it special. I do think that's really cool. Sorry, I know. Look. Anyway, though, although speaking of which, oh god, I think I have been overextending myself socially off stream, and I like there are some things that I do want to like. I do really want to spend one time with a few, like at least one a few people slash one in particular, just because I'm so excited to like show off this like kind of major thing that like it is gonna be the subject of the next big Ko-fi post, but like also I kind of want to like share it with look again, look, hey, I gotta the people even look, it's more of a share with biggest supporters in general kind of thing, like look, hey, I put a lot of work into things. I like to share it with the people who appreciate that, and well, not that y'all don't appreciate it. God, now I'm like, oh, now I'm getting into my head about things. But anyway, your Goblin doesn't like you much. No, I see how it is. No, I'm so sorry. The wind takes a new meaning. Look, hey, I have established that from the very beginning, and you know it, Agent. But no. Like even if that like subsides a little bit, like the fact that it's been given in the past, like the fact that they've had the patience as well, the fact that they've been there for me in like times of need, and like I hope that I've been there for them in times of need, which I have like really tried to. I know obviously I'm not going to go into other people's business, but like when said people have issues and bring them to me, I'm like, hey, well, thanks. But yeah, like, look, hey, the goblins gotta eat. But no, Agent, I also do appreciate you for like the marbles bundles and stuff. Just to make that clear. I just those are unfortunately a thing that takes a while to like. That's the other slight issue with the new system, is it has that like higher payout threshold too. Whereas I feel like 50 is a pretty standard across the board for a lot of places. And I will say, like, okay, no, I'm not gonna get into the mindset of like, that's a thing that slightly worries me, but it does. But I'm not gonna get into that or speak more on that. But anyway. My presence is worth millions upon billions. I can't help your government doesn't accept it. Yeah. And oh, damn, I wish I could read any shit that says in that wheel 144p. It's okay. And Dr. Mew, who is somewhere, he's in the walls. Yes. I hope you're wearing it while we all talk. I mean, in a way, I'm always wearing it, actually. The dad skin suit, yeah. I swear, okay, look. I swear my whatever like mobile ads I occasionally get, I swear they do think I'm like a dad or something because I've been getting the most like guy coded ads recently and I'm just like I'm pretty sure I turn off personalization, but I also know that advertisers still like you know, you know. They can still serve the like broad. I think oh, sorry. I just had an epiphany. Because okay, sorry. I'm going to sidetrack real quick into a little nerd thing here real quick, but I pay attention to a lot like a pretty broad spectrum of technological information across the board, and I know that like within the last year a lot of the advertising platforms like Google and Facebook and all that, like they shifted towards pushing a more like open targeting thing, and I think the reason for that is tied to a lot of people like opting out of personalization, utilizing privacy features, you know, being able to opt out of things. So that's interesting. I just realized that. Sorry, okay. Nerd alert. Anyway, I don't even know the payout threshold for Nexus. It's like 100. It's 100. It's what the Twitch payout used to be. Um, Oh yeah, I should be loading up marbles as well. Sorry. I had it loaded up earlier, but to show off the thing I did. Anyway though, yeah, I was saying though that I aside from like being excited to share things with people, but I also need to like I think I need to just take some time. Cuz like I'm also going to have to see my brother this weekend, which I forgot about, and that's like it's not gonna be that bad, but it is gonna be a little awkward just because we're basically strangers. And hello everyone! So, free skin, what's this about? I will show you. One moment. Let me why do I have this minimize? There we go. God, I need to find a way to put a timer like anyway. Okay, so we tonight will be playing this game called Marbles on stream, which you can join from chat with exclamation point play. Not right now, not right now. I will give call outs for when it is time. But basically if you hang out on the stream and get the drops, and let me make sure I have everything enabled for that. It looks like I do. So yeah, if you are getting progress on the drops there, then you can get the Marbles on Stream app on either Steam or on app stores. And when you get it, you can go to the shop. Well, when you get the drops, it'll first tell you and you can claim them. But then you can go to the shop. You go to chests. And the coins you typically get here are the dev coins, these blue ones or teal ones. So you go here to the dev chest, you select it, purchase, confirm, and we shall see. ADHD Goblin. I mean, only all the time. Like, and look, I took my medicine today. I might need to, you know what, I might need to increase. I think I need to start like experimenting with that because I am on like, I think the lowest possible dose, literally. Which I do prefer. Because like, I also don't like messing with some certain meds too much because even though they're like technically prescribed and all, they also have, you know, addictive properties, and given that a lot of my neurological issues can have that as a risk factor, I try to be careful. Anyway. And yeah, so we just, yeah, we actually got something we didn't have before. So we got the Dev 7 purple, and this is the % chance of it to drop, I guess. And then, oh god, I have to remember. All right, and then, yes, then you go back out of the shop, you can go to customize, and in my case it's streamer, but for you, you would go to my marble, and the skin should be here in this list. So here's that purple we just won. Now, I'm not going to use it, but I might put it on this one. Wait. Is that the same? It looks very similar. I'm still going to keep the purple because purple, but that could be slightly differentiated, maybe. Anyway. So that is how you get the free skin for marbles. I would say I should have been timing that, but I got way too distracted during that. Man, I think that's part of the reason that I'm especially bad at like intentional creating of content like while doing this, is just because it's so hard to like stay on track. Get it? Marbles track. Stay on the marbles track. Anyway. Oh, I always forget your model has a ponytail and eventually you turn your head and it jump scares me. Oh yeah. I won't say much, but I will say certain things might be more noticeable and prominent here in the near future, but I can't say more about that now. So, free skin, what's that about? Were you not paying attention when I literally went through the whole thing? Or are you giving me a do-over? Okay, Marvel's on stream. You go, you get the app, either on Steam or the App Store. You get the drops from hanging out here. When you have the drops, you open the app. It will tell you you got the drops. You go to the shop. You go to chests. You select dev chest. You purchase the dev chest. You confirm your purchase of the dev chest. You let it do this thingy. You let it do this thingy. And I would skip, but I want to see. Oh, okay. Anyway, and then you can go back and customize here with my marble, select the skin from here, drag it over there, or select it, I forget which, but anyway, that is it. What does black hair indicate? Goblin. No. It's yeah, it's a sad goblin redeem. Technically, I have like the face recognition expression tracking, but it didn't track sad very well. So yeah. Yeah. Anyway, a lot of those things will also be changing here pretty soon, but I don't want to go into too much about that just yet. Anyway, what is the free skin about? Okay, well now, no. Alright, no. I did it! I didn't time myself last time, but I think I might have fit it into like proper time. That's amazing. Okay. Distraction bananas, but I'm trying to focus and set things up. They're coming soon. 50% less rabbit, 50% more bunny. I'm not sure what that would constitute, but maybe not. Anyway, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Sin Knight 2's simple first adventure. Aw, hey, good job. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I wonder how, you know what? You don't see this very often, so I kind of do wonder if this is going to result in some death or not. But yes, get those exclamation point plays in. All by myself. No, dumb cat. It's fine. Oh, no black bars. Yes. Oh, God. Thank you for reminding me, because it's literally what I made the Ko-fi post about before, too. Yes, I found a filter and found out how to do it right so that hopefully we should be safe. I still have some concerns about even one remaining area, but you know, I will save that. But yeah, I think this is a much better, you know, I still do wish I simply had an option, but at least we have a much better looking workaround. Anyway, so yes, you will be able to see at least some semblance of lovely things. But if there are not lovely things, we can do things about it. Yay! I made a joke earlier about this, but streamer prefers paid messages. I think that tends to happen more so in the like the bigger the community gets, it's only just because like there are so many that I would imagine it is kind of impossible to keep up with everyone. Anyway, first things first, I'm gonna start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in. But yes, this is another example of something that I was working on this week. Outside of other stuff that I have been working on. That again, I'm so uh it's so hard to contain my excitement when I like want to share something with somebody, but then also like I also know that people are busy and I need to like chill, but like I don't know.
Exclamation mark play 10.
Hello, Sable, and thank you for the resub. Tier 3 resub, 29 months. Hello, hello. And unfortunately, I don't have control over it not accepting it from some messages, but you know what? I'm going to make a note to make that feedback. Also, I'm sure you're tired, but hello and welcome. It's good to see you. I'm just gonna say, spoiler alert, you're the one that I'm like, I'm so excited to share something with, but I also know you've been busy, and then I forgot that my brother was visiting this weekend, and like, I've also been overloading myself socially, so, um, but it's like, you know how hard it is for me to like restrain the nerd excitement. I think you'll be really excited to see it too though. Like I really do. But also like I said, I'm yes. Anyway, had my third interview today, so I'm pretty tired. Yeah, aw. But congrats, I hope. I that hopefully good sign. I The only thing that I'm like, I'm like major fingers crossed that this isn't gonna be a like jump through all the hoops and then, you know, but I think you got this for sure. I hope we can get together soon though. And oh yeah, I got the job, no question. Hey, okay. Oh, that's such a relief. That is such a relief. I'm sorry. It's just that like you hear so much out there today, at least from like the more like corporate jobs from people that are like, "Oh, I, went through like 5 rounds of interviews over 2 months, during which time I'm like not allowed to look for other things." Well, not exactly, but you know, and and then yeah, they just like end up not going with the person. But no, you definitely got this. Especially with that new good luck charm. It's our little secret, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm talking about. Now I need to study for my exam to get my license, then the onboarding begins. I think it'll take something like a year to really get my footing. Whoa, did the censor bar change to mosaic style? Yes, Sable! That is one of the things I was just talking about. That's one of the things I was just working on this past week was I found some filters that I had to like at first I was doing it the hard way, but then I found like an easier way to make it work and yeah. Yeah. So as you see, Goblin has also been hard at work on various things. And then also, like I said, I am okay, truly I am so excited to share this stuff with you, and like I kind of want to share it with you even before Kofi people like well, nah. But shush but also like I know there's been like a lot and so I also know that like my excitement can be probably a bit much, especially if you're already dealing with a lot. So like I will continue to be excited and looking forward to it, but I need you to know that like that excitement and like I want to show you, I want to show you, is like still respectful of your like, you know. Also, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Lucky K 20 Lucky K's 22's Lucky Shockwave Circuit. Maybe we can hang out tomorrow night after I get home from work and have a little time to rest. Yeah, yeah. Do you know? Well, let's see. Like I said, tomorrow might be hang out with my brother time, but that will probably be earlier. Can you like what time? Give me a time like range. Also, you know I'm a nocturnal goblin, so like even if it's like 1 or 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, like whatever, ping me. If I'm up, we'll do it. And hello, Unquestionable. Welcome back. How are you? All right, I am gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in. But yeah, I think I can do both, honestly, because my mom probably will want me to be over there earlier. And I have a limited and a very limited in person social capacity there. Again, very much so love my mom. Just it's there's you know, there's just there's just certain lacks of understanding that make things difficult sometimes, and that's all. Yeah, 1 a.m. might work, so you have your family time, and I have lots of time to come home and nap. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I would say, like, get your full rest, please. Yeah, like also genuinely, like, if I'm asleep, you will not wake me up with a Discord message ever, ever. So, like, you might wake the butler up because I feel so bad. He's the lightest sleeper. The lightest sleeper. Make sure it is working properly for other people's, but yes! Hey! Oh, I love this. Okay, it's working so well. Let me show you. All right, actually, you guys want to see something else kind of cool? If I can get it to do this. Let me see if I can get it to do this. And if it doesn't destroy my stuff, but can I get it to do this? I can make it animate. Ooh. You know what? I don't know if that's too much though. Is that too much? Is that like way too much? I am open to feedback here. Jiggle jiggle. I do kind of like it. I think it's both like visually interesting and cool and just like I like it. So maybe that's it. It is a little distracting, but it's not obnoxious or anything. I do worry about it being a little too distracting. Yeah. Although, yeah. Hmm. Oh, I can hold on. I can hold on. The speed is also like super sped up now. I can make it like slower, like significantly slower if that helps. Here, let me see. How about that? We'll try that on the next map. Hey, congrats, Sable! It's definitely a choice, although you may get even more questions about it than the black bars. You know what? True, and also fine. I just realized what I need to do. Hold on. I need to make a note about this. Uh, okay. Okay, note has been made. Anyway. Ah, yes, the content the eye needs to be drawn to is the sensor. You know what? No, Agent, you make a very good point. You make a very good point. All right, all right, all right. You're right. You're right. Also, I know like some people have it. Like I know there's a lot of motion in this to begin with, but like, yeah, we don't need to add to it. Actually, I think it's pretty well balanced in here. Anyway, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. And they're good questions, yeah. Well, like not only that, but like there's what I like, and obviously, like it's my space. There are certain things that should be okay for me to just be like, this is how it is. Sorry. But there are other things that I still like to get feedback. Like I don't, you know. Anyway, oh yeah, sometimes when she is awake, you won't wake her up with a Discord message. True. Sometimes I look, hey, I also very much so relate to the I heard the ping, but I was busy doing something and so it didn't like register that I need to check it. Anyway. And you're just waking up unquestionable. Oh nice. Well, I hope you had a good nap. And I mean, if you ask Gobo, it was a form of protest. That's why we had the unattractive bars for so long. True, true. Look, Agent, hell literally held me back from putting text on there that was literally just like if you want to know why this bar is here, ask the marbles dev to add an option to hide this. But he kept me from choosing violence. So it was like a compromise. It was like a compromise. Anyway, yes, new marbles map. This is Chewy is Among Us's authentic freezing waters. I wish it was a water map. I'd target Sable for it, but I mean, it's, you know what? It's not exactly a water map. It is a form of water map. I'm gonna, I'll say technically correct. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. 1 minute Goblin was nice. That will be something that's gonna be nice about oh god, okay. God, sorry. Oh, this is gonna get me onto the subject of version 2 stuff that I have been like both working on and had some ideas on how to like streamline and focus my efforts mostly where they belong. Um and that is all I'm going to say about that for now. But what I will say is that the new system is definitely going to allow for like way more options um, and way more like configurations, but without as much like without the limitations of the various platforms basically, and without having to deal with like exclamation point commands spamming up chat as well. And technically correct, the best kind of correct. True. It is one of my favorites. More Goblin just for me. I am in fact also planning to create ways that even people who do not pay, you know, much like channel points, can have access to various things. Yes. Yes, there will be longer things of that sort. There will be other changes, but you know, yeah, I'm very excited about it though. I do need to clean up some of the work that I've already done on it just because some of it has just been like technical difficulties, which by the way, like that's I'm sorry about the other morning too. Like part of the reason I was late to that was just like a lot of the things that I was trying to show off and just suddenly were like, I'm gonna break now. Which, you know, the joys of technology, truly, and especially like VTuber stuff. Woo, yay! Yeah, this map is crazy disorienting. I will say I'm not always the biggest fan of this like glass material thing because yeah, it's the visual distortion, isn't it? Is that it? Oh god, wait. Oh no, you died. That's what happened. I'm sorry. Hey, well, I don't count. And hello, welcome. And you just came back from taking the Venus shit. What did you miss? Um, so many things. Oh, we were talking about initially I was talking about how we finally replaced the like solid black sensor bars with the pixelation mosaic kind of stuff. Um and how I had been working on that this week. And then I was being excited about version 2 stuff because I do have some like major updates on that. Again, I was going to show some of them off the other day, but then technical difficulties. What are you playing? I am playing marbles on stream. And unfortunately, at this time, there is not a way to join on YouTube, but I do have the link pinned up there to the place where you can come over to the other place and you can join with exclamation point play in the Twitch chat. And this map is Pickle Green 85's Pegs Blockade. Oh, Death by Pegs. Got it. Maybe. Ooh, that does look like a dangerous finish. Are you sure we're not all gonna die? We might all die. But yeah, people can join in the chat and and Tim, sorry, the first comment you see is mine. Yeah, I mean, hey, Eddie, Eddie, you know it could be so much worse. You know it could be so much worse. Oh, you can call me Natra, just Natra. Music ID is my agent. Oh, nice. I am probably not super familiar with some of those things. I live under several rocks. I am I am a goblin who lives in a cave. The day YouTube versus Twitch happens is coming. I mean, yes and no, agent. I look, all right. Okay, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and start the nice countdown on this marbles map. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. Yeah, so much worse. A ball sack worse. Hey, that one was me, Eddie. They look, they should expect so much worse here. No. Oh, Natural, where are thee from? We have a bingo card. I don't think we do have a bingo card, but there has certainly been a trend, if that's what you mean. I'm from Mars. How? How did you get there? How are you breathing? What? I have so many questions. Oh, nice. First person from there. True, true. First Martian. Welcome. We have had people from all over the earth, but I'm just kidding. I'm from Indonesia, actually. I believe we have had somebody from Indonesia here before, but that's really cool. May I ask, how did you find me? I'm supposed to be better about asking that lately. How did you find me? Goblin, those questions might be insensitive. You have to ask for permission. Um, Wait, permission for what? Ba ba ba. In all my job, I should check how many posts got made in discussion. You know what? Fair. Look, fair, fair, fair. But also, again, agent, you have to understand that my initial suggestion of that was like during the active thing that got me banned for the vector of attack. And I actually had a number of viewers who tried to also do the same, and they all basically got like put off by the attitude that they were greeted with of, oh, just press I, just press I. And it's like, no, if you're charging people money for these player cards, I want to be able to display the player cards. If you don't want people to show player cards, then don't show them at all. Don't have them. Like, sorry, you're gonna, agent, be careful. Be careful. Because again, like, it is bringing back the frustration of, hey, you have a creator-focused game that is a vector of attack against creators. Why? So many games have understood and figured out that streamers need protections against exactly this stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna move on because every time I do get onto that topic, it does, like, I do appreciate the fixes that have been made, but anyway, I will get off of that topic for now. So I was talking about the Mars questions. Oh, how did you find me? By divine misfortune, probably. Yeah, yeah. That is how we operate here. No. I've been looking for the real you for a long time. I just stopped by for a moment, so you must have forgotten. Oh, I mean, what really is the real me? There's the real question. I mean, this is very much so the real me in so many ways, but um there are so many me's in so many ways, like not in the dissociative identity disorder kind of way, not in that kind of way, but you know, I contain multitudes. Get in the line, buddy. We're all looking for Goblin Soul too. She dropped it somewhere. Dropped it? You know I sold that thing ages ago for top dollar. No. Clearly not, or else I would. No. Ew, what happened with the black squares blocking like 20% of the screen? You're right. It is going to result in more questions. Anyway, I found a filter this weekend. This week, sorry, the week is the time period of time that just passed. Also, first things first, I should say we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is the sorry, THG underscore Skull Queen Bee's Angry Brief Castle. All right. And I am gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. Anyway, yeah, I found a filter for OBS that does that, and it's I was saying it's really cool because there are a lot of things that I can do to mess with it. That I don't want to mess with it too much right now, obviously, because like I don't want to break things, but for example, if I can get this targeted right, there we go. I can also animate it if I want, and I can like speed up the animation or slow down the animation or stop the animation. I can change other things about it, which I'm not gonna do right now, but yeah, so I got and then I had to find I did it the hard way at first, and then I found like a way easier way to get exactly the areas that I wanted. And if they didn't slide in, I could just have it. But then also, okay, hold on. All right. Another just brief sorry. We're going to wait for just a moment. But okay. So you saw where it was, right? And now it's over here. It was over here and now it's over here. So like that's the other thing is it has an inconsistent placement in the UI, and I understand why it does on the pre-race screen because you have to show like the marbles on the side and everything. I just think it should be consistent here, you know. You know. Anyway. Anyway, catching back up. Ba-ba-ba. But that is a very long and also related topic thing that answers why those are gone. I'm actually a lone agent. What kind of agent? Well, not a secret one, clearly. But we also have another agent, actually. So you're not the lone agent, but in Indonesia, there is only one VTuber agent named Music ID. That's me. Oh, nice. Have you tried eating other VTubers to duplicate Natra? Not eating them, Gatito. Yeah. Have you tried to eliminate the competition? You don't have to, you know, there's enough for everybody. Ages ago. Ah, so back when top dollar was literally $20? Wait, what? Which one? What happened? Oh, yeah, okay. And he clearly already killed them all since he's the only one. Oh yeah. True. Teacher Goblin, be careful. There's a weird glitch on the screen that distorts your balls. True. I'm the one who put it there. You shouldn't be looking. Actually, I have a younger sibling who uses the music ID tag too. I will admit I am not I am Oh, what happened? And thank you. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, gold. Nice. We are getting gradually closer and closer to 500. Also, oh god, ah, hello, and congrats to see. Oh god, hello Raiders, hello Raspy. I gotta do double big shout outs. Oh, double shout outs from Raspy and Intancio. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, you guys were in some City of Heroes. I still only jumped into I jumped into that for Raspy's birthday. I just haven't had time. But I hope you all had fun. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me also give a big shout out. Big old shout out to Raspy. And hello again, Denta. And again, believe me, if I could afford to, I would. Once again, no, Eddie, no, not in this case. When are you gonna join us again? I mean, probably for your birthday, Raspy, if I'm being honest. Wait, is that, I'm so awful with birthdays. Hold on, isn't that soon? Isn't that soon? Or am I thinking of someone else? I don't know if I thought it was September? That might be very wrong. I don't know if I know your birthday. Do I know your birthday? I don't think I know your birthday. I forgot. I'm sorry. Anyway. Anyway, first things first, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. Ha! Teacher Goblin only said no to you, Eddie. I mean, you also, dumb cat, if that was. I'm assuming, I don't want to assume because I don't know languages well enough to know what that one was. I have a guess, but it's clearly Martian. Next month. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say September. I thought it was September. That was my guess. I should have that somewhere though. I'm gonna send you a message. Actually, no, hold on, I'll save that. I'll save that for later. Anyway, first things first, this is Razgriz Simpatico's 5th Rainbow Road, and I am gonna start the nice countdown. You guys can get those exclamation point plays in chat if you want to join in the marbles race. How was your Cities of Heroesing though? How did it go? Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome Raiders. Oh, also, hold on. I'm terrible about this. On several levels, but hello everyone. I feel like most of you already know me also, to be fair, but just in case anyone doesn't. Hi, I'm Goblinalicious. I stream Mondays and Fridays starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm clearly a virtual content creator, but I make all my own stuff here, so I made my own model. I made my own custom VTuber application with lots of custom effects and whatnot that can be done with things like channel points, chat commands for subscribers, biddies. But no way is anyone required to contribute financially to be part of the community. I just also try to limit some of the things, you know. Aw. And congrats on almost hitting 500. Yes, thank you, Raspy. We are getting very close. And especially given that I'm not doing like the one thing you're supposed to do to grow. So I'm fine with the slow growing, but also wait. is this just not refreshing for me, or did we get a yes and then no? Okay. Well, all right then. All right then. I mean, it happens. I don't. That's the other thing is like, I don't. This is like somewhat of a combination of professional and hobby for me, I should say, because like on the one hand, I'm not doing a lot of the like promotional work that I should be doing if I wanted to be like full on. But I do a lot of work behind the scenes because like the things that I want to work on are like my coding and other stuff for stream basically. So I feel like I have a good balance. But yeah, and that's but the hobby part of me is also like the like yeah, I know I'm not putting in the work to get number go up, so it's fine. And oh god, follow this panic, stressed out, awkward, funny goblin. Oh no, Raspy, don't do it. Natris or ma'am, are you still here? I don't know if they are, but we'll find out maybe. Tell them the ballsack joke ass like, no, Eddie, no, that was just for you. You got the exclusive access to the. We spare everyone else. And Eddie, are you going to talk in Spanish now? I don't know. Although we are on a new marbles map. Oh, actually, sorry. I do swear here occasionally, but I'm also gonna stop myself there. We do have a break coming up here in just a second, so you can get those exclamation point plays in, but I am going to pause here in just a moment for the break. I will return shortly. Thank you for your patience. I will be right back. But yes, you can get those exclamation point plays in. I will say this is Silly Millie X3's Stars Absurd Wizardry. Okay, and then ad should be starting any moment now, so I will be right back. You can also take a short break. It's a 3-minute break, so if you need to just like run to the bathroom, grab a drink, whatever, get settled in. I will see you in just a moment. Okay, I have returned. Also, yes, if you didn't notice, I just put the marble scene behind the BRB thing so it's clear that people can still join. Also, while we are still on the BRB screen, and since that reminded me, uh, I hate doing this too. And look, again, all right, I'm gonna end on the thing that I always say, but look, it's Friday. I've been told once a week to remind people that we have a goal. It is for an emergency room visit that I had to have a while back, unfortunately. And yay, American healthcare system. I needed an ambulance ride between hospitals that I had no choice in. And that is, I think, the biggest part of things. But anyway, thankfully I lived. Um, and again, like, if it is payday for you and you are more than taken care of for yourself and have enough to spare even a little bit, every little bit does count. If not, do not worry at all. Like, don't feel bad about anything. Once again, financial contribution is in no way required to be a part of this community, and I even feel bad about like asking for help on a thing that literally saved my life. But uh um but people have told me that I should do it on Fridays, so I'm there. It's blame other people. No. But no, also thank you once again very much. I will say big, big, big thanks to the people who have contributed. That does include, as far as I know, Unquestionable, Sable, Doug, Kova, Geekson, Hell. Thank you all very, very much. We are getting close to not having to worry about that anymore, so yay. But anyway, now I will move on, because that's more than enough of that. Okay. I hate it. Anyway, all right, let me catch up. Sorry about that. Me broke. Oh no, Flip. I'm sorry. I mean, me too. Aren't we all? Truly. Ba-ba-ba. Okay. All right. Well, again, we are on a new marbles map. I'm going to go ahead and start the nice countdown. Wait, welcome back everyone. Hello, hello, and thank you once again for the raid. And you probably need to recoup after raid, after stream. So enjoy your rest. I know there's always like post stream stuff to do. Even even for the like not not like pushing people, there's still always things to do. Um but yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. And I was just saying that, oh yeah, to tell you that even though you might have run off, but to explain to people who may have been here before that have been here on Marbles Nights and notice that we no longer have the massive sensor bars on the sides here anymore. We now have a new thing of protection here, and that is just because this game has been a vector of attack. So if you do play it, I do recommend caution. You know what? This would make a really good video. Video about how to censor marbles thing and stuff. There. Good idea. Good idea. Oh god. I didn't know I hadn't started the things. No wonder. Anyway, I pay an exposure. I pay and I hate you. Mmm. Time to ban Victor. Wait, what? Confused. And whoa, money, please. All my ears perceive as money, please. I sometimes I don't mind to like jokingly play up the character kind of thing, but It honestly does still, it is still hard for me to do that. And I always am like, no, I have to immediately back away from it. Uh, but anyway. Yeah. Also, unsurprisingly, very ADHD night. But anyway, I was saying that I have also been trying to contain my excitement of sharing some things that have been making big progress with version 2. Once again, no deadlines, no pressure, please. Like, I am making progress. That is good. We celebrate small steps. We do not overload the goblin. Even as a joke, because that will debilitate the goblin. Oh, the crushing weight of expectation. Oh, true though. Anyway, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Hey, thank you for the follow and welcome, welcome. And Teacher Goblin, anytime you want to mention the goal, just ask us to do our holy mission in Twitch chat. Once again, I can mention the other platforms. I just can't promote any simultaneous live streams. I don't know why I'm putting air quotes around the individual words, but I am. Anyway, we're on a new marbles map, so you can get those exclamation point plays in Twitch chat as you see others doing. You can also use a number next to it to select a specific marble, once again, as you see people doing, or you can just use exclamation point play to select a random one. Actually, wait, no, it doesn't select random. It just uses your skin, which if you don't have one set will be default, which is fine. But and yes, thanks, Miserati, for following my friend Gobo. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I did say thank you for the follow. I I will say, look, okay. I will explain for anybody who's following who's like, oh no, you didn't say the name. Look, once again, sometimes follows can be a vector for attack, and I also like I know there are a lot of people who like to follow without being called out. Like as a lurker myself in most of my off time, sometimes I just want to like follow without acknowledgement. So I do apologize if that was violated by reading Raspi's message, but just to let everybody know for like if I say thank you immediately after the notification, yes, I am talking to you. But also like that is my reasoning because hi. I should also mention I am oh well hold on first. Goblin. Do things first. Alright. We are on a new Marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. My webcam is in the way of the marble map name. This is Xbox Bald Mara's Abducted Altering Activity. And I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. Um oh god, think I lost track of what I was gonna say. No! What was I saying? I find it disturbing it became normalized on Twitch to call out follows. Oh yeah. I think that was it. I think that was it. Was it related to that? Oh no. Okay, I got it. I'm back. We're back. Um no, I was gonna say that like also that yes, hi. I look, I don't it's not like my whole thing here, but like yes, I do just exist as a part of like a few different marginalized communities, which I'm sure many of you do as well. Um, and so unfortunately, that does make, you know, put a little bit of a target on my back sometimes. Even if I'm not bothering anybody, which I'm not, I'm just over here having a good time. And I know, and that's why I don't take it personally, also. Like, when the attacks do happen, I'm like, okay, you're miserable. Congrats. Bye. Anyway, um, but yeah, so either way, that is why I like exercise a little extra caution as well. And then again, yeah, like Agent's saying, I feel like, I mean, initially I feel like it was a nice thing to do. And most of the time I think it should be fine. But then especially on like, especially since we've like introduced YouTube as well, there's like a lot of names that I don't know if that is something bad that I shouldn't be saying. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of that as well. Now that, once you get into like international languages, especially, like I don't know it. I don't, yeah. So we play better safe than sorry here. By the way, guys, in Discord, if y'all saw the fantastic R I found, yeah, I was gonna ask, like, what happened? What is it? Where is it? Why is it? It is cool. Is it made out of stone actually, or is it like? It looks like it's on like part of a car. Okay, you're miserable. Congrats. It reminds me of what I constantly repeat to myself every morning after hearing the bull sack joke. You hear it every morning? Aw. Eddie's thinking of me. And in the worst way possible. Yay. And not in the like worst way. Okay, well, we won't touch that, as with most things. Ew. Anyway. All right, but we are on a new Marvels map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Troby's short leisurely journey. Oh, nice, nice. I do need to start getting better about looking at the maps too. I don't want stores to start publicly thanking me for purchases either. Yeah, that I will say that like no matter what, like I don't mind so much the sites like I'm fine to some degree with sites that have the like, oh, someone just purchased something, but like keep it anonymized. You know what I mean? Like keep it as someone, which I'm probably going to end up redoing like follow things as well to maybe like just make it so I can hear it, but not have it come through on stream and then also anonymize those. Like I anonymize the YouTube subs for exactly that reason. Cause like I said, there's a lot more international language use on YouTube. Anyway, first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. Also, let me see. Oh, you got the purple one. It looks more. Wait, why does it look white on here? Why is. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to call it like I see it. Why is the purple marble a cum marble? Why? Why is it cum? Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, we're zooming way out of that. But anyway, I found it in the middle of the road when I went to a store. Huh. Since I gotta shake the R in front of my older sister because she can't pronounce the R correctly since she was born. That's so mean, Eddie. Don't do that. I feel there should be an opt-in on the viewer end to be called out, but I think it's problematic either way. Please thank me for pressing a free button or something. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, I do I like to thank people to some degree, but then, again, now that we bring in the multi-streaming thing, which again, I'm not promoting anything specifically, just talking about the mechanics, um, like YouTube, I have a tie-in with Stream Elements that lets me get like some YouTube notifications, but I think that person has to also be signed in to the Stream Elements with their YouTube. And so like most of those I don't even get an alert for. Um and so I am kind of thinking about potentially doing the same thing and just basically having it be like have like the Twitch goals that automatically set and basically be like, oh, when that goes off, we like celebrate hitting a next milestone or something. That, yeah. I mean, I also don't feel like I'm necessarily there yet because that also feels like you're getting much more consistent. Again, I'm not like I am focusing on the thing that I am good at. And I do need to improve in the other areas, and we will get there. But yeah. Anyway. Did I mishear that purple cup? I was saying, okay, look, I have to see if I can find. Okay. I was saying, wait, oh god, no. Wait. Yes, there. I was saying, okay, it looks more purple now, but when it was in the start, I was like, why does the purple marble look white? And I was like, I have to say what I see. Why is it a cum marble? But it does look, it looks more purple in the shadows, but then like, you know, and don't worry, she doesn't mind. She laughs with me about it, of course, after breaking a blender glass on my head. Parentheses joke. Fair. Trying to be edgy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Wait, I don't know if you mean the game or me when I'm like, oh, you're ready, guys. We're getting edgy here. I'm gonna say calm. That's not an instruction. Don't do it. I do not give permissions. Anyway, sorry, never mind. Just to be sure, you cannot customize the hair color of your kids by adding color to the cum. No, no, you cannot. Anyway, we should move off the subject because it's really not one that I delve into. And I'm already uncomfortable. That's not an instruction. Too late. No! Wait, I only just said it, Eddie. What do you mean? What do you mean? Anyway, we are on a new Marbles map. This is X Eagle underscore 1X's free flowing river. Ah, all right, I made the note last time, so I'm remembering, so I'm gonna do it. Ah, welcome back, Kova. Hello. Also, I got your seaweed snacks, and I have had them, and I have thought of thank you, Kova, every time I have had them. Thank you so much. Okay, I will. In case you are preferring to lurk, I will cease the excitement, but I just wanted to say thank you again. Ah, great news, yes. Also, how are you doing? How is work? Are you still you did, correct me if I'm wrong. I think you said had something to do with either like linemen. I don't know. I don't necessarily know if you yourself do that or if you just work with them. Am I in the right area? Am I in the right zone? I must know. I must know. No, it's fine if you don't want to. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Your job. I thought you said you had like there was like something I do help desk for work. Who am I thinking of? Sorry. No, I thought, sorry, I was thinking there was like something that you said a while ago that you had been like super busy because of like doing like repair stuff after a hurricane or something, but that might have been somebody else. I'm sorry. But help desk, nice. That's I used to do a lot of that too. That was like a lot of people say that I'm really good at that, which I mean, I like to solve problems, no duh. Anyway, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in. Also, it's a water map, Sable, who might have fallen asleep, but if you are not asleep, it's a water map. I am giving you a heads up. But if you're asleep, it's fine. I don't want to wake you because I know you need your rest. But I just noticed I think it's our first water map of tonight, and I wanted to a special treat. Anyway. I'm learning mixed results on if people feel I am helpful. Oh, so this is a new thing. Okay, okay. So what was it you were doing before? There was something you were doing before then, I think, that I might have been thinking. No? No. 3 years. Okay. I'm sorry. I definitely just have you mixed up with someone else then. Oh, you know what? I think I know exactly who it is. I think it's Jebediah. Jebediah mentioned something about like electrician stuff, so I think that's it. Um, but yeah, no, I used to do that was like one of my first like corporate job kind of things basically. What did I just do to Oh, I pressed I. Anyway, I probably don't discuss work things often from memories. Yeah, yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. I know a lot of people don't like I'm not yeah, I've never been a big talk about work person all that much aside from obviously like now when I'm doing my own stuff and I'm just like so excited about accomplishing things that I can't talk about, but you also can't shut me up about them. But nice though. Is it like a sorry, and also if you don't want to go further than this, that's fine, but is it like a tech support thing? What sort of industry do you do help desk for? Because I did both customer service and tech support for and I have talked about this before, but I haven't mentioned in a while. Yes, I did customer service and tech support for an online porn site. No, the porn was not made there. No, I did not have to watch it in any capacity. Anyway, um, I recently got technically my second certification. Need to get higher level certs eventually. Oh, nice. Oh, you probably are doing some like well wait, hold on. This could be tech, this could be medical. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta say, like, I kind of hate the certificate system for like tech related stuff. Like I understand to some degree, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the fact that a lot of companies do rely on that. And also, I have gotten things without having one, without having any. So, I worked at a data center without I worked at a data center with a GED and no certifications. So like again, things that you might think limit you, you can do it. Oh, I do internal help desk for an insurance company, technical. Oh, so you're basically like you're sort of like, let me guess, you're sort of like the buffer zone between like most of the people and the IT department basically, right? You like try to keep IT from having to like go to people's desks to do stuff. That's cool though. Also, man, I will say I loved my hands-on work at the data center, but I also sometimes felt envious of the people who did get to field the calls and redirect them to us. I would love something like that. Well, I evade taxes for other people. Wait, no, I don't know if you want to say that for either yourself or other people, Eddie. Although I guess technically that is all accounting is, isn't it? I'm ground level IT. Normally I'm the one going to desks unless it's higher level issues. Yeah, that's basically what I was saying. Is you're the person who keeps the even grumpier IT guy from having to. Sorry, I have to look over and see if a grumpy IT guy that I know is here. He's not. All right, it's fine. Anyway, we are on a new Marvel's map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Old Scanty Cat's 8th Gateway Down. Ooh, this is a very cool, ha ha ha, get it, map. So. All right, I am gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown as well. But yeah, Kova, that's really cool. I was actually when I was trying to like move out of the customer service and tech department or tech support department, I was sort of trying to like move into a role that was similar to that. It was sort of supposed to be like somewhat of a like the go between customer service and tech support and IT and the programmers, because I basically did have at least some knowledge of all of those domains and could like there was they had a program where webmasters could like embed stuff and like pull in feeds for their site and stuff and like do HTML to, you know, display things. And like I was able to resolve a lot of those issues so that they didn't have to go to like their partner manager or whatever it was, you know. And what Eddie meant is I invade Texas. Wait. Give it time. No. Also, I manage many aspects with equipment, handing it out, getting it back, swapping, storing. Oh yeah, it's a lot to juggle. Yeah, I bet. I know the guy I know, um, who's also ex-partner. Um he doesn't have to do as much of the hardware stuff anymore, which is very unfortunate because look, I'm not going to say that some of the old hardware might have liberated itself and found a new home somewhere. Uh, but yeah, now that I think they're going to the work from home thing, he's not dealing with that as much. I don't have to get food. All right, Raspy, make sure it's not Burger King. Try not to die. um But yeah, he also used to like he basically also managed the servers as well. And then they went to like all AWS as well. And so he's just like it I do kind of feel for him because now he is dealing with a lot more like uh I won't say programming languages, but it technically like it's a YAML, yet another markup language, is not technically a programming language, but it is, as it describes itself, much like HTML is hypertext markup language. YAML is yet another markup language, but it's just like a config thing, basically. Yeah, somewhere hand gestures. Yeah. Actually, my old computer before I got the new one, in fact, the only reason I was able to start streaming was because I received a certain graphics card update as a gift. It it just showed up one day. I should be careful because I mean it's long since passed, obviously. Like I said, he doesn't even deal with hardware anymore, but I also don't want to like I still have my appendix. I might. Don't do it, Raspy. What about prompt language? The only one you will need in the future. I don't. I'm sorry. Look, I'm going to say it. That's not true. It's not. It's not. A lot of marketing companies are doing a lot of hype for what is essentially just another tool. It's just another tool. It's literally a tool that you can put tools into. Yeah. It was a joke. Okay, Raspy, you gotta put a kappa after that, okay? I'm sorry. I gotta have a tone indicator. Because there are a lot of people who do have that mindset. So I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mostly take people at their word, but anyway. Oh, first things first, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. And hello, welcome. How are you? My old computer before the new one. That's how old and new work. Yes. Well, no. Like, as in, I both have old computer and new computer, but also I had old graphics card and a new graphics card fell out of a truck and found its way onto my doorstep and then into my computer, and then I was able to stream. Yay! Anyway, I will. Oh yeah, first of all, this is Ragnar underscore Furry Dragon's beautiful abandoned circuit, and I am gonna start the nice countdown. But yeah, welcome, Shape. How are you? Or Ship? I don't know. Ship, Shape, Shark. Which is your preferred? I know a lot of people go with the first thing. I don't know why I picked Shape. I like Shape, I guess. I do like the way. Again, we were talking about this last time, how it's weird, but I like the way certain words feel when I say them. That's one of them. And Gabe says you have to use AI to be good at anything now. I I'm not sure which Gabe. I know a Gabe, but I don't think it's the Gabe you're talking about. Is that better? Not entirely, because I don't know. I'm good. How's your day slash night? It's going well. Thank you. How is oh wait, you just said you're good. Hi, well, I should introduce myself. Hi, I'm Goblinalicious. I stream Mondays and Fridays starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. I also have extremely bad ADHD, even though I am medicated for it, believe it or not. This is also with higher dose of medication than I normally have, and it's still this bad. Anyway, but also I'm a virtual content creator. I make all my own stuff here. So I made my own model. I made my own VTuber model. I made my own custom VTuber application with lots of custom effects that can be redeemed via channel points, exclamation point commands if you are a sub, or with biddies. But no one has to contribute financially to be a part of this community, of course. And all of these things are done with code, by the way, because I love programming. It is my whole thing. But yes, I am oh yeah, I forgot to show my favorite effect, especially earlier too. This is my favorite one. Ready? It's okay. And a Steam game. Okay. I will say I have seen some like I have seen some sensationalist slash clickbaity thumbnails about, oh, this is the end of Steam. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, totally. Um, but we'll see. You love programming and hating on anime. I don't hate on anime. I just don't consume it like all that much. I'm just not an anime consumer. Gobo speaking Anvilish. Yeah. Also, people have asked about this before, and I will clarify. No, I do not use a microphone effect to accomplish that muffled thing. I just close my mouth and I talk through it. I don't know if that even comes through on stream. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job of semi understandable. Anyway, back on topic. We are on a new Marvel's map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Ian2773's Gentle Turning Ahead. And I am going to start the nice countdown. Oh, also, I should mention things. You do not ever have to do so, but I also do a monthly sticker giveaway, which we just had. We just had our winner for last month. Congratulations again, Shell. And then also, again, no obligation to do so whatsoever. But I do have a purely opt-in notifications Discord thing, so if you ever do want to check out other streams, you're welcome to. I don't do at everyone. I have at everyone fully disabled on that server. So it is just if you want to know about something, you opt into it, and that's it. Although I wanna change something with that soon. I have some changes I want to make, actually. But that is going to take some time. But it will get me back onto the... Oh, you know what? No, I feel like that's not enough of a spoiler. I will just say my vague thing that I'm excited to share about things is that that I will go into more detail about on Ko-fi, but I have found a way to do things that should allow me to focus much more on the web development side of things, which is, of course, the side that I am both like very experienced in and much more so enjoy, and gives me a lot more freedom to do a lot of things. And I will provide more details on that, but there, okay, all right, I've done it. I've let one little... That is actually relieving to share that. Wait, we have an on topic? Well, I mean, we have a game that we're trying to do. Also, Ship, I love your Shark Fall Guys profile picture. I used to play a lot of Fall Guys. I might get back into that at some point. Because that was another fun thing to play with a lot of people. And if you join the Discord, you can see my badass art. Yeah. She just asked the butler to put a band around her mouth when the anvil falls, obviously. True, yes, that's actually his doing. I don't do anything. I will never win a sticker for so many reasons. No worries, Agent. I am also actually thinking about changing up how I do that as well. For several reasons, but I think I am gonna make it much more like also real quick. I'm hold on, we'll jump around to a few things, but I have to address some things real quick. So let's see. By the way, why is some of the left screen blurry? So I won't go too much into that, but it is something that I have done to provide streamer protection, because this game has unfortunately been used as a vector of attack. You know what? I probably also shouldn't be out here advertising that, but it is for safety reasons. I should just leave it at that. Yeah, it's just for safety reasons, basically. Yeah, it used to be, look, I literally just changed that tonight, by the way. It used to be two, like, solid black sensor bars that just covered everything. So this is actually a big improvement from what it was. And thank you very much. I've kind of stopped playing Fall Guys recently, but I still play from time to time. Nice. Wait, what's the game? Can I play it too? What, Marbles on stream? Yes, you can. You can join with exclamation point play in chat, in Twitch chat specifically. To those of you, you know who you are. Oh, I only ship to insert all other English, insert all English countries. You must follow to access the other tickets. Yeah, agent. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do a lot of revamps because, I mean, one for obviously like cross-platform reasons. Two, followers don't really matter, so like I don't care that much about that. Um, there might be something else that is needed. Like the only, I will say the only one of the main reasons. Actually, I could talk to you later, agent, because obviously I don't want to like I don't want you to share certain things here, obviously. Um, but I might check on something to see like what the shipping cost would be to and a general region. Obviously not asking you to share anything here. That will be a private thing that I will not share. You can ask any of the many previous sticker giveaway winners. I have never revealed anything about them. Um, like Kova especially can attest to that because I thought it was funny after Kova was like, "Thanks for not doxing me." I'm like, "Why would I do that? That would be so counterintuitive to everything that I do." So no, I very much so like I'm doing a lot of changes that are gonna yeah make it a lot easier. Anyway, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. And this is XX Miri Mouse XX's fast bouncing flight, and I am going to start the nice countdown. You must know, must be a tier 3 sub to access tickets coming soon. How did you know, agent? No, no, also, I will say actually legally, agent, that is very specifically not allowed. I cannot require any consideration, like monetary consideration, I think. I think free actions like follows are fine, but it is, yeah, there are very strict laws on like you can't like even though a lot of tools on Twitch allow it and for certain things that are just Twitch specific that's fine, but like a lot of sweepstakes laws are basically that you can't require people to pay money to enter or else that makes it legally something else that has different things that you have to abide by. Anyway, I should have gotten marbles on stream so I could get the quest rewards, but I didn't, so I gotta rely on Twitch drops. Oh, that's okay. Wait, quest rewards. Has this been recently? Was this like a recent Discord quest? Is that what you mean? Because that's interesting. You know what? Go off, marbles dev. Hey, you got a kid, get the bag. You're gonna need it. More than you know. Although I'm sure he's fine. Anyway. We don't matter. Wait, what do you mean you don't matter? You matter? Oh, followers. Oh, no. Sorry. Yeah. I didn't mean like that. Okay, cap after that. Okay. Uh, yeah, I remember and don't remember. Looks and gives thumbs up as he finds the sticker. It's okay, Kova. Also, the one you have might technically be actually very rare now because now the giveaway stickers include my name because I'm like I should have done that from the beginning because they are you know you know but yeah but anyway bow, bow, bow. Limited edition, nice, true. Yeah, there's a couple of people that legitimately have like limited edition goblin stuff now. Um, I know I haven't been able to rotate stuff, and simply because, again, like I've had I'm not bringing it up again. I'm not doing the thing again, but I have other things to worry about. And I am prioritizing those before I spend like any more money on, you know, much like I tell you all to make sure that all of your important things are taken care of before you spend on things that aren't. Oh, just so you know, our game and app both are free. Web2 mission slash quest slash pass is an upcoming feature as it stands. Oh, nice. Well, but Ship, was it a Discord quest or something else that you mean for the marble skin? Also, yes, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Ian2773's simple, cheerful arrangement. Nice. I know I am going to go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. Oh, reminds me, the collector boxes and the tourney chests in the shop are being vaulted as it stands. So those that want it, gotcha in the next few weeks. Gotcha. I gotcha right here. Also, man, yep. Anyway, but yeah, I will. Oh, I should ask, are there look, okay. I might end up making this a suggestion in the discussions at some point. I'm not going to prioritize it. I'm sorry. Let me find my existing marbles suggestions though. Have a 4-hour coin times on marble days. Quarter, if that's no, I'm gonna start with month, and if they want to adjust, they can. Anyway, hello. There's quests for Steam that let you get free marble money. What? Is that new? Is that new? What is that? How? What? Where? What? Where? How? What? Sorry. I will have to look at that later. Oh god, I meant to target somebody. Sorry. Here we go. Hey, welcome back, the Russian Corgi. How's it going? Oh no, you tried to use join instead of play. Oh no. Oh wait, no, you got it. Got it. It got it. It got it. It got it. Okay, good. I don't know if they're still available. Oh yeah, you did say something that you just missed it. So interesting. No, I'm also interested in just the mention of like Steam quests. I assume that's like their version of drops. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Hey, congrats, Kova. Your marshmallow is making me hungry again. I want marshmallows. I don't have marshmallows. Why am I a VIP? Oh, I have an explanation for that. It's very long. I need to shorten that. But basically, because I code my own application, I make it so that the first people to show up and interact in the stream in any way, whether it be chat, channel points, subscription, like actual human interaction, I give VIP to the first people who show up to stream every time because like y'all are the reason I do this. Hi. I mean I could sit here and do this to no one. I could, but like it's a lot easier when y'all are here, and I really do appreciate you being here. So, yeah. Also, we are on a new Marvels map, so get those exclamation point plays in. That's a weird marble. An invisible marshmallow? An invisible marshmallow sounds delicious. Ah, thank you so much. Oh, we hit a goal. Thank you, thank you. Ooh. I mean, we hit it earlier, but we hit it again. Because of, number go up, number go down. It is the way of things. But thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. And I'm glad. I hope that means you're enjoying your time here. Yay. Because I am. Whether you are or not. No, I hope you are. Alright, this is Ninja Dom 7's Lucky Festive Marble Slide. Oh wait, oh god. Yeah, we can do this one before the break. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. We do have a break coming up in 5 minutes. A little over 5 minutes, give or take, but, I will of course give a heads up and pause at that time. So you will not miss any races. Damn, Gobo's so good at streaming, she hit the sub goal twice. No, Eddie, it's follows. Which again, like, very much so appreciated. But that is, follower number is not one that I worry about. Like, again, to me, it is about quality people way more than numbers. Like, I love, like I said, I'm not trying to like rocket ship grow to be like, oh my god, biggest creator ever. I like what we have here. And yes, once again, oh god, last 5 seconds. That might be too late because I think stream delay is like 6 to more seconds. Oh well. Well, there will be time to get in the next one if you miss this one, so don't worry. Whee! Oh. Whee! Cute. Also, I love that your name has corgi in it because I had a corgi as a pet once. Not entirely my choice because I'm more of a cat person than a dog person. No offense to those who are dog people, and that's fine. I do still love corgis. Like, I don't know. There's so many things. What? Look at the next. Oh, XQ Gob. No, agent. Definitely not that. Definitely never. Never. Not even once. I died. Oh no. I have always wanted a corgi. Yeah, I had him for a while from like 11 to 18. And then unfortunately, I guess he kind of got a little cancerous growth, and apparently while I was at work, my mom decided that would just better to I won't finish that sentence, but you can guess. So that was unfortunate, but you know. Also, oh no, if only say you know what, it's fine, she needs the rest, but I was gonna say we had another water map, and I did notice that at the start, and if Sable had been here, I would have targeted her, but she needs the rest. Anyway. Alright. Yeah. Oh, and it happened at like the same time as a bunch of other awful stuff. Look, hey, I've been through it. I'm a survivor, baby. I'm a thriver. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and finish this Grand Prix, and then the break is coming up, so I will pause a little early for that once we have this. But let's see who gets the big shout out here in our first Grand Prix. In third place, we have Desi. Congrats, Desi. In second place, we have Agent. dev hacks. And in first place we have, wait, no. Okay, well, I have to give it to dev hacks, I guess. I don't count. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's all. I mean it. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, look, hey, a lot of things in life are out of your control, and I mean, it still sucks because obviously I'm still mentioning it, but at the same time, we continue on. But yeah, it was unfortunate. I do still miss him, even though he would not still. Well, I don't know. Anyway, it was a tie for a second. Oh yeah. Oh, I wish Twitch let me do two big shout outs one after the other because wait, what was the deciding factor then? Because you had the same points, the same wins, but Desi had more races. Shouldn't that be? You know what? I owe Desi a big shout out. Desi was robbed by Agent Dev Hacks. Dev Hacks. Probably because less races. No, because the less races is on top. That seems like it makes less sense. You want to reward the person who's been in more races if they're even. I'm gonna make a note. I'm gonna write a letter. No, I am gonna go ahead and make a note of that. I am gonna put us in bloop while I make that note, and I'm gonna pause us for the break here in just a second. So if you want, you can. Oh god, I broke it. Oh god, I broke it. No. Okay. You can join in the bloop by doing exclamation point bloop. And now I'm gonna pause. Okay. Alright, pausing for the break. I will BRB. You can still, yeah, hopefully this should still, I am kind of blocking the bloop. People will figure it out if they want to figure it out. Oh yeah, you can add, like Ship is doing there, you can add, like, bloop 1, bloop 2. I don't think I have repeat messages punished, but you can do, for those who don't know, you can do things like that. Alright, I'm gonna run off. I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. Although I do want to do one thing real quick. I just want to see if I can get this to up here. Ooh, okay, that needs to be above me. That needs to be under. Okay. I will figure that out later. Um yeah, y'all can keep on blooping for the moment. I am gonna try and figure something out real quick. Hmm? Okay. Sorry. I am just trying to fix a thing on my BRB thing that I wanna change. It's fine. I'm here but back. I think if I do this, it shouldn't break everything. Okay, and then that goes over that. I'm almost done. Duplicate. Do that, do that. All right. I will ask real quick. Do you guys would you prefer another like slightly shorter Grand Prix, or would you like hmm, or would you like to do some battle royales? I don't like that this doesn't seem censored. One sec. Okay, sorry. I will go ahead and show you that I'm trying to like make it so that my ears aren't covering the word bloop, but I don't want it to be that much. Can I do like a can I do like an alpha blending thing here somewhere? Can I do an alpha? I forget. I forget how to do that. I forget. I want chroma key. You know what? I will save that. Sorry, I'll save that. That's an off-stream thing to. That is an off-stream thing to worry about. Um, but I do just want to make sure that I have these where they should be. You know what? That actually looks pretty good there, though. All right. I hide that. Is that fine? Yes. Good enough. All right. Whatever. Uh, all right. I just wanted to line it up slightly over the one that's behind it. There we go. All right. It's not like super ideal, but that'll work in the future. Okay. It's fine in here. I'm back. No, she's back. I know. I would prefer you cutting through Battle Royale. That's fine. I'm good with whatever. Sorry, I'm quiet. Just checking out another PC game in another window. No worries. Like, also, I'm well aware that I know how things are. Hold on. Oh God, that's not what I meant to change to. There. Oh. All right. I'm gonna count down. I'm gonna count down the end of the bloop. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm closing the game. Ooh. Agent coming in at the last second with the dev hacks. I see you, Agent. I see you. I see you just sneaking that little bonus points. Sneaking that little bonus point at the end. But you know what? Good effort, Ship. That was really close. I got robbed. I know. I'm so... You know what? You were on top when I came back and saw it, so... We're... The Agent and Agent's dev hacks, you know... That's our Gobo, nuh-uh. Well, clearly, wait, actually, you know what, Agent? You might have a point. Agent does technically have the pay to win advantage thanks to using my Marbles on Stream creator code, which is pinned in the chat somewhere. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. But that is the joke here. The joke. Okay, again, goblins gotta eat. Alright, alright, you know what then? Obviously, we gotta settle this with a battle royale. Settle this in the bumper balls arena. Don't make people think we have that implemented. I'm sorry. I am joking. Or wait, are you talking about the dev hacks or the pay to win? Cause or the what? I'm not sure which thing I'm not supposed to tell make people think you have that implemented. I got Tempest deciding the best nap spot is directly in front of the monitor. Dude, monitors put out, like, even though they're a lot better about it than they used to be, monitors can still put out a good bit of heat, especially, it's usually behind them. I just know, like, aside from somebody teaching him bad habits, I've mostly kept Dr. Mew off of the desk, aside from, like, laying down beside. Yeah, I think he mostly just wants to hang out with me. Yeah, that's another thing is like they like to be close to people. That again, look. I'm going to say it again, and not that I speak for all people on the autism spectrum, but I do think cats truly are the ideal pet for people on the autism spectrum because it really is just this like, hey, we're going to coexist near each other. And that's about it. Anyway, yes, we are on a Marbles Battle Royale. We're gonna settle the feud between Agent and Ship-Shaped Shark. And also, I will say a generic welcome back in case you just want to play and lurk. But if you want to join in chat, you're more than welcome to. But that is all. I respect the lurk. I respect it. I'm one of you, the lurkers myself, usually. Anyway, we're on a Bumper Balls Battle Zone Battle Royale. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. Okay, my PC just crashed. Oh no! Tempest, what did you do? That's why I play without monitor, too many sweats. Dude, I'm telling you guys, I'm glad it rained today because it so significantly cooled things down. It has been like 90 degrees at night at this time when I've been streaming lately, and it's finally like down in the 70s. But I wish you could feel, I wish you could feel the heat just like pumping out of my computer in the back. I probably do need to do some like I got a liquid cooled thing, but I don't know anything about liquid cooled, so I'm like, am I supposed to like replace the stuff after a while? Probably. I haven't done it, but anyway. Oh, what? Hold on.
We got a top 10 situation.
Anyway, sorry. A question was being answered, but I wasn't sure about it. Anyway, um, oh, okay, I'm back. I was making a new account, but my phone company thought someone hacked into my account, so they called me. What? What? Also, I wouldn't trust that at all, by the way, dumb cat. Just real quick as a security tip for everyone, never actually trust when a company calls you. Um, you should almost always look up that company and call them back because just I know a lot of people are smart and careful on here, but just in case anybody doesn't know, that is a very common vector of attack as people call it. Like, I'm sure a lot of you know because you're on the internet and you've probably like seen some bit of content about it before, if not like Kip Boga at the very least. But you know, there is a lot of that. Hey, I'm calling from your ISP, your phone company, or whatever. Oh yeah, you've totally been hacked. There's hackers on your network, you know. All right, rebooted. That was annoying. It never happened before. I'm sorry. My PC just crashed. Were you wearing a seatbelt? This shitty ass joke, bro. I love it. You're no longer politically correct. Your PC just crashed. Oh man, I mean, it is. I've heard from so many people that it's the 90s again. So, I mean, it's so funny that like the terminology for things is just like, oh, people, this stopped having an effect on people. We need to change it to, oh, now it's woke. Oh, now it's DEI, you know, like, oh, it's CRT, DEI. Like, you just come up with a 3-letter acronym and people make people scared of it. The end. Anyway. No. I saved the number for the company so I knew. And not after I lost those old accounts. Actually, dumb cat, I hate to tell you this, but people can 1000% spoof phone numbers when they call. Um, that is not a like guaranteed layer of defense. But yeah, it's CBT. They should be scared of CBT. Hi, it's me, CBT. I did earn that nickname once. I won't tell you how. It's personal. You can probably guess. Anyway. Meow! Hi, Dr. Mew. I love Kiboga, and now with AI, they can spoof your voice. Yeah, like, there's a lot of things. Like, dude, I grew up, I was forged in the fires of the internet, okay? I know about all the things they do. Hi, Dr. Mew. Okay, you want lap time? Come here. I know a lot of people are smart and careful here. Bold of you to assume I'm any of those things. I mean, look, yeah, we got all kinds. We got all kinds. Also, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in because yes, we have entered the realm of I am mostly winding down actually a little bit only because oh god I have not only social obligations like in person. Okay, I not only have social obligations tomorrow, I have in-person social obligations, and not only that, but I have in-person family social obligations. It's gonna be a rough day. Hey, welcome back, King CJ. How are you? Better save the contact numbers, stupid dirty people magic? What? Okay. All right, I'll be back again just in case. See you later again. Okay, dumb cat. Good luck with everything. I'm the good. Good to hear it. Oh yeah, how has the work been? I hope that at the very least they have hired some more people, but if not, how is the search going? Also, yes, we are on a new marbles map. We're going to do a few lapse maps for a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and start the nice countdown. But I did get a new Twitch account. Oh, really? Well, so why censor? Why are you censoring Twitch? Like, look, okay, I'm just gonna, all right. Look, I'll say I understand the problems that some people have with Twitch with that, like, I understand that it probably pushes a lot of certain types of content to people that it assumes are guys, because like I don't get recommended that stuff. Um, but also, like, you don't have to go to the front page. You don't have to go to the pages that are like show those things. Like, there's your following page. You could just bookmark that and just go straight to that and be like, oh hey, um I won't go too much into that because that's a long topic, but for now I'm stuck with 2 weeks of night shifts with the people the nurses don't like. Oh no. Dude, that sucks, King CJ. I mean, I hope it's just the 2 weeks. Do they go away after 2 weeks? I hope so. Did I win? I mean, how can you win if you don't enter, Doug? You haven't entered, Doug. But have you entered, Doug? But no. Yes and no. Also, no spoilers. I still need to look at Kofor. Well, you're somewhat actually getting spoilers just by with your eyeballs. No, that one is like legitimately super short because I did just like it was right before stream and I was like, I made a change. I didn't mention the change. I need to show that I've been doing work on things, even seemingly small things, but there are also other big things that are gonna have a post. But yeah. No, it's like two points and like 2-3 sentences. So, oh, also, oh, sorry. Also, just you see first response. No, sorry. Thanks for the hope, but they have only gotten one person who will be being trained during the day for about 3 weeks. Ooh. So they lost 2 people, and they've gotten one back. But you're going to be stuck with the 2 awful people until they're trained, and then you might get a decent you get a person that you can mold in your image, King Siege. No. But then you can potentially be like, hey, here's how things go, here's what to avoid. Oh, we have to enter Doug, that's how we win. Yes. After the second week, my supervisor will help with nights till it can be filled. Hey, okay, well that's nice at least. You'll at least have one other hopefully good person. Hey, congrats, Rowan! Just enter under my name. I can't be in Twitch chat with the stinkers. You don't technically have to do it in Twitch chat. Hold on. That's not it. That's it. I do need to figure out the easiest and best way to make the commands work cross-platform, but I know that like uses up. Okay, look, Doug. I would I would love to be able to focus more on the YouTube, but like their API is, I'm sorry, I've got to go on a brief rant about this. We are going to go to a random track. YouTube's API is dog shit. Like, look, again, I'm not going to ask you to change what you do, but like the main reason it's going to be my primary thing is just from a developer perspective, it is, and from a creator perspective, like Twitch has a lot more like filtering options. So you know the settings that we changed to like keep the people out who did the thing that got me a little vacation? YouTube has none of that basically. Like you can put subscriber limitations on and make those like insanely long, but I don't want to like lock everyone out. I just want to have like some, you know. But anyway, yeah. Gotta get the weekly rant to make sure it's you. Fair enough. Yeah, Doug's like, all right, let me start her off on a rant and now I'm gonna walk away. Nice. Anyway, how have you been though also, Doug? How have things been? I know it's been hot as balls here. Like we've actually had heat advisories, so like how have you been dealing with that? Because I cannot. But good thing there's no YouTube dev here, or they'd never hear the end of it. No, look, agent, it's also just that I know they don't care. Like that's not, they only put the slightest bit of effort when COVID first hit to like try to compete with Twitch, but Twitch isn't like a major competitor for a lot of people. So anyway, we are on a new Marvels map. Go ahead, get those exclamation point plays in. I'm gonna start the nice countdown. But yeah, my supervisor is the coolest and honestly deserved a raise and promotion. Did they get one? Or I'm guessing no, or yes or no? Is supervisor the promotion or are they getting one after that? Also, Doug, I don't think people can enter in your name because it ties like their info and stuff, and I don't save people's info. Okay, we chill. I called my company by their site and it was them. Okay, nice. Yeah, like I said, and yeah, like not that that wasn't meant to be like an admonishment or anything. It's just like I just like to look out for people, and especially because, you know, a lot of the technology has advanced to where people can fake a lot of that stuff, so anyway. Yeah, we know you hate us, you call us dog shit. Yeah, you prefer Twitch over us. No, I'm fine with the people. Okay, the people that are still here on the YouTube, I'm fine with, obviously. But y'all, like, speaking of creator protections that YouTube does not have, we get so many more like weird, like not even good weird, just weird, like bad weird, you know, like I'm good weird. That they are not good weird. Like it's ooh. I look, I'm gonna try to put it off as long as possible, but it really is very tempting sometimes to put the YouTube chat on like no. You want to chat, you gotta actually, Doug, let me ask. Well, no. You know what? I'm not. No. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna ask or push for anything. But I was just the one thing. You know, I will ask. I would say like, if you did have a way to like do the chat, but like not directly on the site, is that fine? I also might be able to have like an internal chat as part of version 2, but I don't want to promise that, and I also want to hold off on that largely just because that is also of course like adding, you know, moderation checks and things like that, which yeah. I can't freak out anymore since I'm not tier 3. Gotta be normal now like everyone else. No, you're Kofi tier 3. That still counts. That still counts. I'm gonna, like I said, I have an idea of how to tie that in to version 2, like not through chat stuff probably, at least not like directly, um but I am gonna have a way that like even people on Ko-fi can benefit from the system basically. YouTube is kind of butt when it comes to streaming. No, no, look, I'm gonna say there are a lot of things that I do like about it actually. And I do have a strategy going forward. Um, I don't know exactly when I'll be able to enact it because it is another like somewhat ambitious undertaking, but I think I can get like the minimum viable like this goes here, this pings that, that broadcast this, involve SEO, like, you know. Anyway. Teacher Goblin's gonna make a whole site just for chatting. Yes and no. Like, I mean, I can and will do it in many ways at some point. Like, there are a lot of factors that go into that. I can't even use the Gobby Shake still frame emote on Discord anymore. Oh no. That does suck. I might see if there's like an easier way. I also was saying like I need to get new emotes, but obviously like I'm prioritizing important stuff and also not rushing that. So this is not an ask of anyone. We did that earlier. We got it out of the way. Once again, nobody has to financially contribute. I very much so appreciate everyone. Anyway, moving on from the not even asking. But yeah, sounds interesting though, but it is what it is. I think if someone really wants to do the interactive aspects, they can go on the Twitch. There is that. But like I said, part of version 2 is going to be a way for that to happen without having to go to Twitch. There will still be some aspects that are tied to it, for again, the people who are on it. But yeah, I want to kind of like pull in things from various platforms basically. So like when the Ko-fi sub comes in, that like gives you credit towards a thing. You know, when you know, the bits are cheered, that's going to go towards a thing. So there's and even like messages. Although that's again, I'm going to have to figure some things out on that cuz obviously I don't want just spam commands being, you know, hey, it's a miracle, I've won, congrats, Ship Shape, you got it. But yeah, and yeah, Doug, I probably will, because like currently I'm doing the Twitch integration on Discord to import those, but I don't know if there's a way that I can turn that off, like turn off all the emotes, and then I can just upload the emotes. I don't think there's a way for me to be like, oh, people with this role can use them. Because I would. You know I would. I'm gonna write a letter to Discord. Sorry. Anyway. Oh, I wasn't looking at my server settings. Also, we're on a new Marvel's map. Get those exclamation point plays in. Oh, and sorry, going back, King CJ. Unfortunately, she didn't get promoted recently. Aw, that sucks. And yeah, but no, King CJ, I really hope these two weeks go fast for you, and then I hope that third is like a nice. I hope that third week is a nice treat for you, with like working with a competent person that doesn't cause problems. Custom sites are lots of work. Oh, I know, Agent. Like I've done a lot of things. Am I big enemy chat overlays and general extra movement? No, Agent. No. It's not going to be chat overlays for stream. I'm saying it would be like on the site, like adjacent to the stream. like on my site adjacent to like an embed of the stream. So that would be, and I would also probably have a way that like people could hide that if they needed to. But yeah. Ba ba ba. I never been able to do it though. I'm better than you. Wait, what do you mean? For what? Oh, you're saying you've never been able to use the emos, so you're better. Wow. Okay. I don't know if that's true. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in. But yay! But yeah, I know I'm bad about putting myself out there, but like in the brief time that we did last time, I did get some good ideas from some people. Yoink. So yeah, we're gonna rethink how we do a lot of things here in the near future. I already have a really weird way of watching streams to deal with everybody and their mother having poorly accessible overlay setups. Though I partially blame Twitch for not implementing dynamic viewer side overlays. I I do agree with you, Agent. I do think like especially I will say, especially now that they added the like alert celebrations. I know I do have those occasionally. I do tend to only make them for like reaching a goal and or like hype train stuff, so it's not so like don't worry, it's not all the time. It used to be. It's fine. No, once again, I am very well aware of current events and economical situations, and so that is once again not an ask because I know everybody's struggling a little extra hard right now. I know I sure am, and I literally only like the only thing I buy is food, and that has gone up. And like cool. Yay. I was already running out of food money at end of month. Now I get to do it even more. Although for now at least I will say I have a little bit of a buffer from a while ago, so like that's another reason. Like anytime that I'm even if just scraping by, if I'm scraping by, I don't want to push for anything, but like if I am struggling, then you're gonna hear the money please. Like but yeah. Nah, dude, food prices went down on day one, remember? Oh yeah, we flipped the groceries go down button, right? Prices go down switch. No, I'm not gonna get into everything, even though, you know, because look, I I just don't want to go into it right now. That might be a separate thing. Maybe that's a you can sign up for the Goblin goes on political rants tier. No. But also again, like I also do want to emphasize that just because I have beliefs and ideals and things that I believe in, like even if you believe different, I am still okay with you being here. Like as long as your like different ideas are like Goblin should not exist as a person because she has things different than me, then we're good. Like, well, obviously for like other people as well, not just me, obviously, but you know what I mean, I hope. Anyway. Anyway, I got way off topic there. It's fine. Congrats, Tessie. I gotta see if I can give you the shout out from earlier. The agent stole. Hey, it did. All right. I am also gonna make sure that I made a note of that. I did not. Um. Although I will put us on the next map before I write that down. But yeah, Rowan, yep, sure did. That's all we'll say for now. But yep, totally. Oh, I know adult streaming sites with the tech. I know it's possible. Please sub to Gobo's only code for more. Wait, wait. Agent, I'm gonna have to ask you about that. You've just provided new information. Hold on, I am, all right, first things first, you guys can go ahead and get those exclamation point plays in. We are on a new marbles map. I am back. Welcome back, Raspy. How was your food? What did you get? Hmm. Ah, sorry, I'm typing a message and I can't just type like 3 words and be done. We need to communicate an entire thought in one or several sentences. Okay. 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 We are and agent no also like no hold on. I will add that in my message, but I need to type a thing. Dr. Mew, stop distracting me. Okay. Spelling. How do I do it? There we go. Typing. How do I do it? How did I mess that much up at the end? Anyway, it's fixed. All right. I am back. Wait, what with the adult string? Not yeah, we were talking about the only code. It might be, but nah. Yeah, everything is kind of iffy. Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, I'm aware that this is an escapism place for people, so I will respect that for now. Shame I can't use my other Twitch account on your stream since the verification qualification. Oh, yeah, dumb cat, that is unfortunately the result of the thing I was talking about earlier that I don't want to go into more detail here, but yeah, safety. Anyway, new marbles map. Most of you are already in. I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. Get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. Evening, Jensen. Benoy girl. Benoy. 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 No, I don't like the way that word feels. It's not allowed anymore. No, it's fine if you say it. I'm just like, bunny. I like the way you say bunny. I'm just a little bunny. Anyway. Yes, I did start the countdown. Okay. It's from my site, Eddie. Only furs. Wait, is that a thing yet? Oh my god. Dumb cat, did you just give me... It is a thing. I'm gonna close that. Incognito search window. There we go. Okay. Alright, ditching YouTube, streaming to another site soon together with Twitch. Hell, remind me to add a note in the Marvels Discord to ask for support to drop balls there. No, if I were to add a separate streaming thing, it probably would be more of the just like hang out and talk while I'm like working kind of thing. Which is something that I have planned for the near future. But yeah. Hello, lizard son. In all caps too. It was only once. It's fine. Okay, never mind. OnlyFirst is an actual site. Yeah, yeah. I was like, because I was about to be like, yo, thank you for the $1 billion, dumb cat. Yoink. Uh, although, God, I'm sorry. Okay. Speaking of tech related grievances. So, okay. I feel like this is a general enough topic that everyone can kind of agree on to some degree or another, okay? So just I'm going to acknowledge that this topic is technically political because it involves a law that is being passed at the moment. But I am, once again, my instincts tell me that everyone's kind of on the same page with this. So, in the tech world, we have a couple things going on lately. One is that, unfortunately and dumbly enough, so many payment processors are just being like, no. They're like still in that like puritanical mindset of like, oh, we don't want to be associated with that. Meanwhile, when they initially were going to do that, and then they realized how much money they were going to lose from certain sites, oh, all of a sudden, oh, there's an exception for that one. But yes, Geekson knows what I'm talking about with like Visa has also recently gone after like and that's I guess tied into the Steam stuff, has recently gone after like adult games and stuff too. Um and it's probably Heritage Foundation bullshit pushing them. Unquestionable. Like I said, we're not gonna delve into, but yes, but 2025. But we're moving on. But yeah, not only Visa, like initially it was also just the online payment processors. Um, because like Stripe, for example, is one of the major ones, and they wouldn't accept stuff. Um, and again, there's been like more and more of that growing, and then recently, uh, I'm gonna have to look into more details about it because I haven't read the whole thing. To be fair, look, I'm gonna admit I'm a dumbass. I haven't done all my homework yet. Okay, don't get mad. Teacher didn't do her homework yet. But first things first, we are on a new Marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. But anyway, there is a recent bill that has been introduced and might pass that is basically a like save our kids act, in spite of the fact that COPPA protections have existed for ages. And they are basically going to start requiring people to provide either a government issued ID, which, by the way, for people who are like, oh, China's social credit system, congratulations, you got it. Sorry, we're gonna move on from that. That's I'm trying not to go into that section, but anyway. Uh anyway. They're requiring either that or like people to send in like video and or photo of them doing like side to side and face on like facial recognition verification to like verify age. And this is one thing that I'll dip into that you'll know and understand the gravity of. Unquestionable. Guess whose company is the one receiving all of that all of the pictures of faces of again, not just adults but teenagers, as they are using it to verify teen identity. It is Meta. No, someone involved in it though, or who was involved in it. It is Peter Thiel. It is Palantir. Yeah, it is. Well, technically not Palantir. It's like Persona is the name of the company. Um, but yeah, that guy's gonna have like all your IDs, all your faces, like, and you're gonna not be able to access a lot of sites unless you provide that. So, yay! Anyway, Japan is whipping their ass about it in court. Oh, what, the Visa or the payment processors, or the like save our kids require ID thing? Because I don't know if you know this, Geekson, but you know that law they actually, Geekson, you know that law they passed in Texas recently that you were complaining about, that like Republican lawmaker did that whole like, oh, if appears to be, which I'm not going to get into that, but you know that it's about to be worse than that, Geekson. You're about to have to provide ID just to like get on just about any site. Yeah, fucking gross. Yeah, exactly. God. I'm sorry. Whatever you do, please do love yourself, because I swear to God, the most self-hating people are just causing the most problems. Anyway, I don't know if I mentioned we're on a new Marbles map. We are. I know I've gotten into passionate topic. I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. Anyway, I still appreciate, thank you guys for also letting me rant a little bit about that vaguely. And I see those that see, and I appreciate and recognize. We're also trying to create a space that allows people to also see these things, if that is a vague but clear enough statement. Anyway, yes. Only Furs has a WoW account. There's a giant rabbit hole. Wait, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, there's not. There's very specifically not. Oh yeah, they're old money piece of biodegradable material. Oh, wait, for what? Or I might be something else. That might have been something else. Yeah, thanks, credit card that's only available in Mexico. Thanks for letting me buy porn. Joke. Careful, Eddie. Once again, what starts here has a ripple effect. See you in 10 years, Eddie. Anyway, is this the real ID for internet use thing? Yeah, basically. I don't know if they're necessarily going to go with real ID, which, by the way, I still need to get mine. You guys, I still don't have mine. Oh no, I won't be able to fly anywhere. Although that might impact other things here soon. I really should. Actually, I do need to get that before, yeah. Anyway. The band anime? Yeah, it's similar to that, but it would be worse. Yep, it's like that, but worse. Yeah, registry systems have never been problematic before. Yeah. I mean, look, to be fair, look, I'm also not, look, there's certain things where it's like, I'm not of the level of paranoid where I'm like, oh my God, the government has me in a database. I'm like, yeah, I do have a driver's license. I have a government issued ID. I have a social security number. I'm in the system. Like, I'm not that level of paranoid, but when it is a like privately owned billionaire gathering massive quantities of personal data, including facial recognition data, that's where we get into hi, could we not? Could you not? I would rather not. But yeah, Vance's sugar daddy is how I prefer to think of. I mean, look, I don't look, I will say I don't want to delve into like personal things about people, because I don't think that necessarily helps, and I would rather focus on the issues, like the important things. I understand. Look, I understand the catharsis in it, and I'm not like that's not a you know, I'm not being a woke scold. Ooh. I'm just like, this is what I do. You can do whatever you do. I'm doing my thing. Anyway, y'all can continue talking about that. I'm looking at only first rabbit hole. Okay, dumb cat. That's a little TMI, but enjoy, I guess. I mean, hey, enjoy while you can, especially in Texas. You're gonna be a boom for forgery big time. Actually, I just watched a thing about how the funny ways that people have already gotten around it. Also, we are on a new Marbles map. I'm so sorry. I probably talked so much that I made a lot of people forget. But hey, get the exclamation point plays in. We're doing it. I am gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. Banned anime acting like Gobo would love that. No, like I said, I don't necessarily I have the specific thing that they're talking about is a different thing, but anyway, I'm gonna catch up. It wouldn't be the first time I was a person of interest by the law. Same here, Geekson. Same here. If the ID stuff passes, I'm buying stock in NordVPN. Dude, well, yes and no. That's not gonna save people though. Like that's the other thing. That's not gonna save people. I know, but all software has backdoors. Yes, but that's why I prefer to collect offline copies. Yeah, buy more stuff. I mean, look, I would never encourage or endorse such things. But obviously, like, you know, hey, I will just say people gotta do what they gotta do to live within their means. And that I am in support of. And nor do I think Real ID is dumb. Yeah. Well, you unfortunately are gonna have to have it for certain things unquestionable, thanks to people, thanks to vaguely written ballot measures, might I add. I'm still so mad about one of the ones they had in our last, like, small local election that did pass and was a very, very sinister change in wording that seems very innocent, which is how this works. But yeah. Anyway. Ba ba ba. Miss Gobo made a crazy taxi reference by accident. Did I? What was it? I forgot. See you in 10 years, Eddie. I'll be in jail by then, so don't worry, Gobbo. You won't. I mean, I probably will too, Eddie. Don't worry. I mean, we probably will be in separate ones, you know, but yeah. And yeah, being paranoid is different from having no faith in the system. Yeah. Well, that and like there's like understandable this does help things function in a organized fashion versus this is to personally enrich one person, you know. I'm already because I feel excuse to go full crazy. Y'all don't. Give it time, dumb cat. Give it time. Why do you think they always have these dumb selfie challenges on social media? Training for AI and facial recognition? Ooh. Yeah, I never participated in those kind of things, but I always did think it was like that. It's like, oh, you should totally post a picture of yourself of what you looked like, 10, 20, 30 years ago, whatever. Yeah, totally. The government has me in a database. Tell me that. My dear government basically told the entire population with access to a computer to put all our personal data on a government page. I mean, again, like that's not entirely off, but OG emojis, nice. Yeah. This kind of stuff makes me want to work my way up the military, get into Area 51 and pretty much go off the public grid. I think several parts of those steps put you very much so on the grid. But yeah. Emoticons. Yes, true. someone did tell me, did recently tell me about Molvad VPN, who even shared evidence they don't store data as enforcement. Had a warrant to raid them. I am still researching the topic of VPNs in general. Fair. Oh yeah, first things first. Oh god, we're on a new Marvel's map. Get those exclamation point plays in. I am gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. I'm sorry. I've been trying to catch up, but I've been on like a passionate topic rants, and then it'll be like the 1920s prohibition. I mean, you're not wrong, Geekson, but the thing is that that and this are more so designed to punish specific groups of people who are outside the norm. And they have explicitly stated their intentions with that. So that's not like a, oh, you're paranoid, you're hysterical. I'm like, no, I just have eyes and ears and I listen to what people say that they're, the reasons that they're doing things, and anyway. So Eddie, does that mean I can get your information with your permission? I mean, as long as it's with permission. Bootlegging games and anime. I mean, that's yeah. No, that's not what I'm talking about though, Geekson. I'm talking about like, again, even just to use a lot of websites at all, like to get to the sites that might let you do those things might also require an ID soon. Like that's what I'm saying is there's a lot of stuff. And yeah, Death Stranding, the game being able to bypass the Discord age verification is funny. I did hear specifically about that. Oh, you watch Eric, Agent? I'm gonna refer to by name, but it sounds like you do. Because that's how I learned about that. Oh no! The break, it happened. I am gonna pause for the break. I gotta pause for the break. Although I also need to hide the text that I just made. I gotta make this better. Alright, I will change this and I will be right back. BRB. I have returned. Bam. Whoop-pow. Anyway, congrats, Ship Sheep. I probably won't go too much longer tonight just because, again, I have like major social thing tomorrow and I am actually, sorry, I should probably, I'm gonna catch up a little on chat here and hang out there for a second, but, and I will leave us, how about this? I'll leave us on Bloop and then I can catch up on chat and wind down. Oh no, I need a drink. Anyway, all right. Well, we have Bloop up here. Let me finish catching up on chat. Ba-ba-boom. Ba-ba-beow. One hacker on that page, a way of everyone knowing even what color my toothbrush is. That's a lot. I'm excited for when they mess with VPNs and not realize how they're used in many businesses. Oh yeah. Well, I'm waiting to see what happens with this whole like Windows trying to be like, oh, sorry, you gotta, and like trying to push people and businesses onto this thing that they're very much so not wanting. So yeah, we're gonna see. Well, unquestionable, you know the answer to that already. Businesses get exemptions because they're more than people. Anyway, oh no, the government will get all my information. I don't care. I accept all cookies because I love cookies. Cookies are delicious. Although mainstream tech companies like Nord are probably just going to toe the line. Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying is like, it's not gonna be the exit that you think it is. And you can do the bloops. Oh wait, hold on. I should start the game. Sorry. I have started the bloop game. You may bloop. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, hold on. Also, I will put the explanation in chat again of that. There is the explanation VIP. I will catch up on that in just a moment. Oh yeah, Real ID is stupid because they not only make you pay more money for what amounts to a little star in your license, but they have all the info they need, but insist on having more, parentheses, making you pay for other documents, and why I don't want to support it. Yeah, that is like super weird. It is like, it's unfortunate. Anyway. I haven't quite figured out what to do with my NSFW Twitter, considering I mostly see due to local laws. My main account's old enough to see it all, but NSFW on main is, yeah. Also not on all NSFW's port. No, I know, I'm aware. There can be, like, lewds that are still considered that. So yeah, I know. And yep, that is exactly it. Unquestionable. That is, I mean, redefine. The 13th Amendment is right there. What do you mean? Why do you think, anyway, that's what I'm not gonna go into. But yes. I mean, not just, what they say, but also what they put into writing, then prove they follow through with. Yeah. Another ad for Doritos. Oh, Doritos. I haven't had Doritos in ages. Anyway, y'all, I don't know this nerd stuff. Teacher Goblin is my news and I trust what she says. That's, I mean, you can and should also. Look, I'm fine if people don't believe me. In fact, I prefer it. Like, I'm just here to share things that I've heard, and like, you can believe it, you can not believe it. I would rather you not believe it and double check it on your own, because that way, like, you know. But then also, I am aware that things distort results sometimes, so that is a concern. I don't know anything. The streams are my only source of information. I genuinely hope that's not true. But also, I mean, hey, there certainly could be worse, Eddie. There are worse. So I'm mopping stairwells so I don't respond once in a while. I probably fell. No, Geekson, don't fall. Be careful. Oh, the stretch and the hydrate. Thank you, Raspy. Oh my god, I've needed those. Raspy's been out getting food. Oh. Butler's. I need to put Butler on the stretch and hydrate duty when you're not here, Raspy. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Oh no, I probably missed this ages ago, but heading to bed, have a good night. Surgery's on Thursday. If I don't see you before then, good luck with surgery, Raspy. I'll not be around for a bit. Yeah, I hope you recover really soon and well and all that. I was serving again, didn't start the game. Look, it's not my fault. I feel like it should immediately be, if you're on the screen for the first time, it should immediately start the game. I'm writing that down. I think I forgot to write down the other thing I meant to write down earlier. Oh yeah. Okay, alright. A note has been made. I don't know which was the other one. Which was the other one? Oh, I left for 2 seconds. How exactly did I get blessed with VIP? Oh yeah, I dropped the command in chat to explain it, but I also explained earlier that because I code my own application, I give VIP to the as many VIP slots as I have to the first people who show up in chat or, you know, interact with like channel points or subscribe or whatever. Like, just basically, if you show up here, you are a VIP of the stream. I do reset them every stream, so it is not permanent, but yeah. Oh god, I'm gonna need to get a thing that filters. Wait, can I filter? Can I filter a very specific command with this? Not yet. Cool. Wait. Sorry, I just need to try and find setting actions. No. Platforms. No. Lights. No. Can I exclude? Why can I not exclude things from this? I don't want ignored users. I want ignored commands. I don't believe that is an option in this, so that's cool. Anyway, in a way, it's impressive how every day manages to find a new way to both depress and horrify. Yeah, I'm doing my best in, you know, current environment and all. I'm sure you're aware of it, but I can share a resource with you on Questionable as well. And now I trust anything you say, Gabo. You're the gaslighting pro after all. No! And Teacher Goblin, I'm only knowledgeable in some stuff, not this nerd shit. I'm not even human, so this isn't even that big of news. But fair. If Teacher Goblin says I shouldn't use the site, I will block everything about them. Wait, which site? I don't know. Which one was I talking about? What are people supposed to set settings in? Good question. Would you say, Gobo, that I should avoid all my taxes? Well, you're the boss. Yes, that is exactly it. Hold up, dumb cat. I think she said we have to hate on anime. No! I think Teacher Goblin said to also make fun of children. Eddie, what? When? Maybe I'm crazy and she said we should poke her eyes and expose her empty brain. No! Not my empty brain! No! It's mine! No! Oh, I am so torn right now because, like, I am honestly having a very good time here and I want to stay. But I also need to prepare myself for family social time tomorrow. And will Gobo read this? Who knows? Usually, yeah. The heck is poor chat making you say in my pocket? Who knows? Not brain because she doesn't have one. Exactly. Yeah, let me see. I need to see if I missed other things from other people's. Oh yeah, can you see? I was seeing earlier said she didn't get promoted recently. I hope she does again soon. And you probably missed it, but I was saying earlier that I hope these first 2 weeks go by really fast for you, and that third week is like a treat working with the supervisor, basically. Seeing people, time for 6 hours of explosive diarrhea. I would, but it's my brother. He's like flying in here from another place. I don't see him very often. Even though we're basically strangers, I feel like I've been asked to make an appearance. Anyway. Huh? Wait, lizard soda don't want to be in your pocket? Oh no. Why not, dumb cat? Your brother can fly? Why can't you? I mean, he had so many significant advantages over me. Like, I don't know, which one you want to start with, huh? Is it, you know, having more than one person available to be person? Is it, you know, actually being able to, is it not losing a parent at formative age? Is it getting to go to school and college? Is it, you know, being a guy so it's fine for him to program, but I should look into other jobs? Like, I don't know, what is it? What could it be? No, I'm fine with it. Like, look, we are very different, but also have a lot of similarities. Like, don't get me wrong. He's also got major depressive disorder. We're family, and probably on the spectrum. We're family. Yeah, we decided to split the shift because she also has to be up during the day and she works so much and is called on all the time to the point that any vacation and faction time that lasts for weeks is absolutely valid. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. I have been that lady worker that everyone's like, well, she's the only one who knows how things work around here. Eddie, no, don't inhale any white powder. It could be anthrax. I mean, it would make you fly in a different way, as in your soul leaving your body when you die. Mr. Gobo is on a no-fly list. I mean, technically, Geekson, you're not wrong, but only because I don't have my real ID. So I'm not allowed to fly. That's another reason, actually. Anyway, though, oh. She also is called to do stuff that even her boss doesn't want to do, which is a lot of things. Yep, that is That is how it goes. That is how it goes. Anyway, though, I think I've both just suddenly hit a wall and then also need to like recharge. I need like wind down to get to sleep to get up tomorrow and do all the things. So, anyway, I am gonna give this just a moment longer, but I think you got this. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, all right, all right, all right. I don't know if it closes like before. Does it close when everybody gets to the end? I should. All right, I'm gonna. Okay, it does wait till everybody gets to the end. Okay. All right, sorry. There we go. Anyway, if you want to hit a wall, make sure someone is between you and the wall so they can cushion the fall and take all the damage. Good advice. Good advice. All right, though. Yeah, I'm gonna wind us down here just because I don't I don't want to risk. I just sorry. I just don't. I also don't want to risk the thing that happened last time when I was like, "All right, I'm done. I'm ready," and then some raid. I'm like, "Oh no!" Which was nice, and I did appreciate, and it was fun and all as well. I should see actually is Bonky still on? Because maybe. All right, he might be ending soon, but you know what? 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 Hold on. Let me double check a thing. Let me double check a thing. Let me double check a thing to make sure. But like I'm ready to go to sleep, unfortunately. So, well, I mean to get ready to go to sleep, I should say. I think we can do this. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Guys, we're gonna like speed run this, okay? We're gonna speed run it. All right. Get ready. All right, I'm gonna wait for this break for them to pass, but all right, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Anyway, um, I will try to make this semi short because we're trying to get in somewhere before it's too late. What? Tell me, God, but we are gonna try to raid somebody tonight. I know it's been a while. Whether you a sub or not a sub, grab one of those messages, copy it, get ready. But anyway, yeah, we'll pick up other conversations another time. But hey, what is this POV? Are we ending already? Yeah, I have to run off just because my brother is flying in from out of state tomorrow, and I need to build social battery for that. So anyway, I will make this pretty quick though. I just want to say thank you all again so much for spending your time here. It is so very appreciated. And again, even if all you spend is your time here, it is helpful, and thank you very much. I will do one thing on behalf of King CJ and say I hope you all have a wonderful week. I hope you eat well. I hope you sleep well. I hope you take good care of yourselves. And I hope you all know that I'm proud of you. And as for my quick thing on the way out, I'm stealing someone else's thing and being like, I hope you thrive in my absence and come back even better. So anyway, I am gonna do the raid out thing and we will see you guys next time. I love you guys so much. All right, stick around for the raid to join the raid, but we'll see you guys next time. Okay, love you guys, bye, but we're gonna do the raid, so don't actually leave. So one sec, you'll see a thing. Bye. And yes, bye everybody as well. YouTube chat, Geeks on Eddie, Dumbcat. Everybody sleep well. I know Goblin rating was his wizardry. I know. Look, I'm trying to return a favor. We'll put that in air quotes. But anyway, no, I do want to try to repay the kindness from last time. So we're gonna raid Bunky. Who raided us last time. So everybody get ready. All right, we're gonna send you over. Everybody ready? All right, here we go. Have a good night. See you next time. Again, join goblin.live/discord if you want to get notifications about streams. But again, Mondays and Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, bye.